Hello my fellow crafters, welcome back to my channel. My name is David and today it's quite an exciting day because yesterday, if you didn't see that, I see I forgot a light. Let me switch that on. There we go, that's better. Yesterday Els was live and launched a new special kit in the Art Journal Specials collection. And just in case you missed that, I'm going to work with that today, but just in case you missed that, I will quickly run through it and then we will go into how to make an art journal with that. So a standalone booklet from scratch. So that's what we're going to do. So let's switch the cameras around so we can have a look at what we're talking about. And here it is, the Lost in the Woods special kit. It's my first special and I'm thrilled about it. I love it. It's so versatile. So much you can do about it, with it. Yeah, exciting. So what you see here is the inspiration sheet that you get with the special. And here you see all sorts of designs from the design team. They are fantastic. They did a fantastic job with this inspiration sheet. And this is the booklet. This is the base of the booklet that I'm going to show you today, how to work that. So yeah, lots of fun things in there. You see some text from the previous release, the house from the previous release, from the Christmas release. Yeah, there's fun things in here. So let's have a look what's in this special kit, shall we? So what's in there is obviously, it's a huge die set. It's one pack, but I had to put it on 2 magnets because otherwise it wouldn't fit. Now, there's a base page, a pocket, a tag to go in the pocket. There's different elements for decoration. This is the dies that go around some of the stamps. I will show them in a minute. This one as well. But this is, for instance, you can take this, if I can get it off the magnet, that is, this one you can put on top of here. You see that, and you've got a nice sign. You can build the big locks into like a shed or a stack of them. You can just loads you can do it with it. This one is actually quite fun because this is just a cutting line. And what this one does is if you have a picture or anything else that you want to use with this base page, you can trim an edge. And it has the same edge as is on the base page and on the connecting bit. Because this is the bit where you connect the pages. I will show that in a second. But this is a fun element just to Ingrid Krijsman, actually this was her idea and I was happy to put it in there. This element makes the binder for the booklet. This is a fun element. I will do a separate video about that because yummy, love it. But it's fun. This is also, I love this. This is an element, you can trim it out of a page like this, and then you have a see-through. So you put it on the paper and it trims it out, and you've got different elements. You can use the bricks that come out of it to build a wall, or yeah, fun things you can do with it. And this one goes exactly around this one, and then you cut out just a loose element that you can play with on your page again. So, and this is sort of the same, but with a different sort of stone, but the same idea. Then on this side, we've got a card to fit into that folder that we're going to make later on. A big card, a mat layer, and there's an ATC card format because all these small elements are perfect to make an ATC. So there's an ATC card in there as well. And you can put them, of course, into this folder again or trade them. You can do whatever you want with it. A little cat, a little dog, a small banner and a big banner. I love these banners as well. A smaller woodlock for, well, whatever. And there's a door. Here it is. There's a door. And if you look closely at that door, you see it only cuts on 3 sides and it makes a fold here. So you can make a fun fold in your page that looks through to the other side. Now this one is the height fits the door, and then this one, if you put that on top, you've got the, I don't know how to call that, the frame around the door you can build. So that's that. There's some fun words, be creative, home, and I think that are all the elements. So with this comes a fun stamp set, if I may say so myself. I love it. There's some background thingies. Let me see if I can pick it up without the shine. Yeah. You can see this one has a die to cut it out, but these words fit on here perfectly. So Home Sweet Home, Craft, Sleep, Repeat fit on there. Just some background elements to have fun. This one I adore. This is a bubble wrap, but a bubble wrap stamp that I created. Love it. And just a bigger splatter one because, well, you can never have enough splatters, right? And I just love this splatter one. A fun element in here, big and small. You can use also as backgrounds or cut it out or do many things with it. Fun. So that's the stamp set that comes with this special. Then in the special you've got a stencil, just the one. But this is just made out of the little cobblestones and the big bricks from this one. And it's just fun to have a stencil to give structure to your pages. So that is that. Comes with that. And last but definitely not least, with this collection comes a beautiful, beautiful paper pack. And that is called Abandoned Papers. Let me clean up my desk so you can have a good look at it. These are abandoned papers, and the name of the paper pack has a fun story because these are all made with pictures Els made during her last trip to Canada. And the pictures were made in abandoned houses and abandoned stacks of paper garbage, which someone's garbage is someone else's treasure, and in this case it was. So that's why we chose the name Abandoned Papers, because it was abandoned houses, etc. It was made of pieces of wallpaper, all sorts of stuff. And I turned that into a paper pack. So thank you, Els, for sending me those pictures. But it's this paper pack, yummy. So, of course, you get 12 double-sided sheets, and there are 24 different designs in this one. So on the back, on the back you get a design. And then this is another design. You can see the grunchiness of painted wood. And then I did all sorts of effects over it. So I love this. And this one is definitely one of my favorites. I know this is one of Elsa's favorites as well. Here you see the flower element. So you can cut your page out of the center or just at the bottom. And again, what I did with this paper pack, what I also did with the other ones, make sure that the base tone is the same. So when you fold it and do sort of things with it, it doesn't clash, which I always think is important. I love this one, the rusty barrel, and how it turned out is absolutely stunning. It's always fun that you design something in a computer, and when it's printed, it's exceeded my expectations. Love this. And a more calm one on the back side, but very useful as well. And again, you see it doesn't clash, so that's good. Here's another one with the flowers. I love this one as well. I just changed the color scheme, and that's beautiful. Here's another one with the flowers. Just love this, more neutral color. And here's the rusty one again, but in different color schemes. This one was a stunning, stunning paper pack. This was on a wall, sticked on a wall, and I changed it around obviously, but yeah, beautiful. I just adore this paper pack. It's, yeah. Again, beautiful, grungy wood. And another one on the back side. More grunged up wood, old wood, stacks, etc. This was a huge wrapped piece of paper, old papers, and this number actually is on the photo, so it's not printed. I didn't put it on there. It was on the paper that was the base for this picture. And this is the same paper, but the paper stack, but then differently with the stains. They are. Love that. And here's the last one. Oh no, not the last one. Another neutral one. And this one is also stunning. I love this. Love it. Oh, I'm so happy it's finally out, because it's been a while since I designed this paper, and it's been a while since I've had it. and I couldn't show it to you. So yeah, this is, I love this. I love this. Cool, cool, cool. Right, so that is the abandoned paperback. That being said, what I'm going to do today is I'm just going to show you how to assemble the booklet, because that's very simple, but it is nice if you know how. So I've trimmed out lots of different elements. These are the connecting pieces. I will show you in the die set what I used. It's this die. I've trimmed that out several times, and I've cut out this piece. I'm going to show you a little trick with that. So I've cut out all the base pages, and so the first thing to do is quite simple, fold them in half. And you do that to all the pages. And I'm sort of alternating. I've got two of these now, so I want this one to be the other way around. Not that it's that important, but it's just handy to have a look what you want to do to alternate it. Makes your book slightly different. So I've cut and folded all the elements for my booklet. Now I'm going to have a look and mix it all up so that it's not too much similar pages following up each other. So I want a really nice mix of things. And again, don't be too cramped about this, because it's going to be fun anyway. But so here we go. I've got that matched up. So next, what I'm going to do, I've cut this one out twice because this is a booklet that I want to work with a bit longer. So I want it to be extra sturdy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue these elements together. So what I'm doing with my finger, I'm just going around the edge of the element to make sure that it's covered completely. And then I will just line this one up and put it on there. Just like that. So I'm going to put that there and let the glue dry for a moment. Okay, so this is now glued together and it's nice and thick and sturdy. That will make a nice sturdy spine for my booklet. So next I'm going to fold this onto that score line and here as well. Now this is a bit more tricky because I've glued it together. You can of course fold it before you glue them, or don't glue them together. That's just something I did. It's not necessary, but so that is that. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to etch all around this element. And I'm using frayed burlap because I think that is a brown that really matches this paper well. But you do you. Of course, if you like to do it with vintage photo or black even. I saw the other day someone using black and I actually liked it a lot. So I might do that someday, but now I'm just using frayed burlap. So that is now beautifully etched, and I will do the same to the front page already, so that we can finish that one. So that one is going to go right there. You see? Making the cover of the booklet. And I will do the same to the back page. So I will also etch this part already. Okay, now in this case I've got, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got 11 pages, which is a bit much, you see. So I'm going to take out one and see how it fits then. So that's 10 pages. I think this is better, but I think I might even take out one more. That's just, yeah, because I know some elements will, I will build it up, obviously. So there we go. And these are not wasted. I will use them for another project, definitely. So there you go. You see, that makes a nice booklet with 9 pages in it. So first things first, I'm going to glue the first page on there. Glue it down just like that, just leaving a tiny, like a millimeter from the fold, so it can fold over nicely. And then we start to build up the page. So the connecting part, that's actually quite easy. You fold that, there's a fold line in the middle, fold it like that. And you glue it on there. It's just simple as that. And this actually matches up perfectly. You see, I made that so that it lines up with the base page. So that makes it easier to line it up. There we go. Next we take our next page, and if you have text on the page like this one, make sure you can read it. So in this case it has to go on like that. So I'm just putting some glue here. Don't go too close over there because you don't want the glue to stick to your spine, which is quite an important thing. Line it up again. And here you see the system now, right? This is how you make the booklet, like so. So I will continue to build my booklet this way. So I'm going to take the connecting part, fold it in half, put the glue on, line it up, and continue. Do the same with this one. Again, make sure you can read the text and glue it together. Now I did not etch these because I don't want them to stand out too much. So, but you can. If you want to, you can etch these elements. But in this case, it's a conscious choice not to. So if I etch them, they would stand out. So I will continue doing this, and I will show you when I get to the end how to finish it. Okay, so now I've come to the last one. So I'm going to do the same. I'm going to glue it down. like so. And I'm going to glue down my last page, just the same way I did all the others. So next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put glue on this part of the spine. Don't put glue on this part. You want the spine to be loose. I will show you that in a minute why that is. But it's important to keep the spine loose. So I'm just gonna glue that down like so, making sure the edges are covered in glue. And I'm going to fold, and I try to do it on camera, fold this in, and I'm slightly going to bend that back, the spine, you see, and do the same here, slightly bend, and line that up like so. So you can see the spine is loose, and that is very nice because that will give me the ability to work in it fairly flat, like so. See? Now if the spine would have been attached, you wouldn't be able to do it like that. So now I've got a flat booklet everywhere I open it. So that's why it's important not to glue down the spine with it. So this is the result. This is the booklet ready to decorate and work on further. So this was step one, how to make the booklet. And in the next videos we will continue to decorate this booklet, etc, etc. So I hope you enjoyed this one. I love this special. I think it's really nice to make your own booklets. But of course the pages also fit into your art journals really well. Like so, you fold them in over and put them under the elastic. Like so. Or, and that's also the fun bit from this, you can also choose to use the connector bit and glue your page in like this with a connector, and then have this, the elastic still in the middle. So there are different ways that you can do it, but it's a fun way to do it. I think it's, yeah, I love the versatility of using it. And of course these pages, I love them in the art journal as well. So many, many different ways. So this is the beginning of my little booklet. I've got some space to fill it up, and it will probably be this thick when I'm finished with it, but I've got the space for that as well. So don't overfill it. That's the message. Don't overfill it at the start, because you will build up dimension, you will put in pockets, etc., fun bits. But yeah, I think this is really nice as a gift. Put photos in it. I love it. I just think it's a really fun way to do it. So here it is, the Lost in the Wood special kit. I hope you like it. Thank you for joining me today, and if you haven't done so yet, give this video a thumbs up and consider to subscribe to my channel to see more videos like this. So thank you very much for joining me, and I'd love to see you for the next one. Thank you. Bye.